SUI, XRP, ONDO, ADA, could you rank best to least chance hitting $10 this run? Very interesting question. I'm not a financial advisor. Man, SUI's got to be 100%, right? How could it not? I mean, I'm gonna say SUI. Oh man, it's gonna be. I'm gonna say, oh man.
I mean, Ondo's got the same chance because they, I mean, tokenomics wise, they got the same amount of supply. They got 100 billion or 10 billion, whatever it is.
Well, the thing is that I was thinking about with ONDO, see, it kind of applies to XRP as well. You know, I've been talking about how I believe that in this next bear market, we could see some of the more traditional investment vehicles disguised as cryptos, like ONDO and like XRP as well, that they could actually maybe still continue to have gains. And maybe they cool off or just don't have big, huge, massive blow-offs in the bull run next time. I don't know. I'm just saying maybe.
Ryan Anderson, one of our mods.
He's always doing a good job.
He ranked it, and I think I would agree with that. SUI, ONDO, XRP, ADA in that order of the potential.
Look, I have said this about XRP. I have not said this about ONDO, and I believe that ONDO is prime to move. But I want you guys to think about something. I want you to think about XRP. I want you to think about ONDO. And I want you to think about another coin as well, Pith. Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
And you think these are some of the only coins. Filecoin is another one. Not to the same regard as these ones. But these coins, these three coins are the three that he has told me to keep my eye on the most in this bull run. And of course, XRP is the coin he's talked to me about more than anything else. And people are starting to wake up and realize it's all true. And they're starting to wake up and realize I've been right about XRP. While people laughed and mocked and, XRP. I stood firm and I told you guys, I'm like, Mr. X, it doesn't matter. This stuff doesn't matter. This is a financial behemoth that's coming to span the world. It's already being used. Guys, Ripple is like a sponsor, a partner at the World Economic Forum. Chris Larson, he donates to the other side. That's what he's told. Okay, guys, let's be for real. And if you want to look at Ripple and you want to say it's got some dark, evil vibes to it, yeah, good luck. Go watch that XRP documentary by Fruition Productions. Man, what a great documentary that was. Steven Naroff sent me a message, talked to him a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. About Joseph Lubin. You know, Mr. X says Joseph Lubin is important. Says he is important, but that doesn't mean that any of these accusations are false. And knowing that there are some connections between Mr. X and Joseph Lubin, or maybe not direct. I would never know who he directly would speak to. Sometimes he tells me. Direct or otherwise, you know, this is a person, you know, and then think about what he said about Charles. Think about what he said about Joseph, and then what he said about Charles. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. See, that Steven Naroff guy, he was talking about, he said some stuff about Charles and posted some screenshots of some stuff. And, you know, I just be honest with you guys. I was talking about Sologenic. Sologenic pump the other day. I was looking at it. Flare pump the other day too. I almost did I pick that one? I almost picked that one when we were doing our ranges. I think, but I said it, man, why would I pick a Flare when I could just pick XRP, you know, because it kind of moved together a lot. Sologenic kind of ecosystem as well. But anyways, guys, I just think when you look at this and you look at these coins, I want to go back to this one point I was trying to make here about ONDO and Pith and XRP and also potentially Filecoin. You know, Mr. X is telling us, watch these coins. It doesn't necessarily mean that these are going to be the biggest movers in this bull run. These could be a collection of coins here that actually start moving away from the 4-year cycle. And I think to some extent, we're going to see that with some assets. And this lines up a lot with something we're going to talk about at some point, which is what Mr. X told me about meme coins. And he told me to stop. He told me basically, he didn't say this to me, but essentially, I need to stop saying they're not going to be around because they are. They're going to be around. And he gave me a whole explanation for it. And talked about why. And the meme coin space may never grow much bigger than this percentage of overall investors potentially, but it's a corner for degens. That's what it is. There's always been a corner for degens in investing ever since kind of derivatives were made. So anyways, why does SUI get so much hype and Aptos not? Because I love Aptos. It's great. It's the wish.com version of SUI. Can Filecoin might explode like Doge? Potentially. I'm not saying it will for sure, but I'm saying it's one to watch for sure. Just watch for the more legitimate, bigger backing, better supported crypto projects. That's why, remember, we told you how important the institutional buy-in is, how important it is. That's the entire thing, the institutional buy-in. When you've got it, you've got support as a project. All those coins, XRP, ONDO, Pith, and also Filecoin, and some others as well. Solana, they have institutional support. All right, look at biggest gainers of the day. We never even looked at that. Man, what a rant I was on.
That was good.
H-bar, man, up 58%.
Ripping, dude. Love to see that.
150% for the week. Man, so good. But look at those pitiful gains over the last hour. Just kidding, H-bar. Barians. Look at this, man. We got a blast from the past, Tezos, and I just can't for the life of me believe that this will ever be a legitimate project, but it may have, a run back up into the 60s or 50s maybe in it. I can't see it. I don't know why a person would ever put $1 in that thing. No offense. Mantra having a great week, up 183% for the when I told you guys to take a serious look at just a couple weeks ago. XLM, when I told you to stay away from, it's up 16% today. And look at it's up 108% for the week, doing pretty good here. Where is these are for the I want to see what the week is here. Oh my God. Peanut the squirrel, man. It's sitting in the exact same place we looked the other day, but man, those numbers sure do look sexy. It was $1.63 like the other day. So funny. Oh man. I think that's where I shorted it at. That tells you how bad my trade was. Okay, let's see. We got Stellar and XRP. Now, here's what I want you guys to think about. Okay. Mr. X has told us there is no reason to really put money into Stellar. Stellar is not, XLM is not going to be an actual competitor, okay, to XRP. It's not. This thing was down in the 50s. The 40s or 50s not too long ago. And now Stellar is up 16% for the day. It's up 108% for the week. And XRP is up 92% for the week. And you may be saying, wow, I thought you said that there's no reason. Well, what you have to understand is it's not going anywhere. That's what we're telling you. And Mr. X is trying to get us to look at a longer term mindset and pick out projects that not are going to pump right now. And I mean, we have a part of our portfolio for that. But what is going to get us wealthy over time with the massive gains we make in the bull run, right? Buying, selling, because, this doesn't mean we get to the top of the market and then we go back down to zero. We try to move over in dollars and then you let the market plunge and you go and you scoop all this stuff back up.